Hola estudiantes, this video is going to be an introduction to the verb llevar, and it's also going to review use of noun-adjective agreement. A couple things before we get into the grammar for this video. Reminders of what you should be doing when you're watching a video. First of all, you should be taking notes. In your Spanish notes, wherever it is that you keep that, you're going to be taking notes just like you would if I was giving this presentation in class. You're going to make sure you're doing practice examples, so when I do an example in the video, you should be trying to do it in your notes as well. If you need to, you should pause the video and rewind to watch. If you miss something, go back, watch it again, make sure you're getting it down in your notes, and at the end of the video, there will be a couple of questions that I want you to answer on your own, so please make sure you're getting to that and doing that as well. Okay, so starting off with the verb llevar. The verb llevar means to wear. And this is a regular AR verb, so it shouldn't be anything that's too difficult for you to conjugate. Llevo is the yo form. Okay, tú llevas, for you wear. Él, ella, usted lleva, okay, for he or she wears. Nosotros llevamos, for we wear. Vosotros lleváis, and for those of you that did not have vosotros last year, make sure you note that it's A with an accent IS in the vosotros. And ellos, ellas, ustedes llevan, okay? So o, as, a, amos, ais, an, just like all of our regular AR verbs. An example of this would be, mi amiga lleva un suéter blanco. Okay, my friend wears a white sweater. We could also say my friend is wearing a white sweater in English. Either one would work for the verb llevar. I could use it either way. Okay, so let's take a look at some information about noun-adjective agreement. We need to know about noun-adjective agreement for this unit since we're going to be describing clothes and talking about color. So as a review, since we have already gone over this information in the past, when you have a noun and an adjective in Spanish, they must agree in gender and number. This is very important to be practicing this on a regular basis. An example of gender agreement would be la blusa roja. Okay, la blusa roja, because blusa is feminine, roja is going to be feminine as well. An example of number agreement, and gender too, would be los pantalones rojos. Okay, because pantalones is plural, rojos is also going to be plural. Okay, so we're going to do a practice here. I have the clothing item, and then we are going to write down what it is in Spanish for the color. Okay, so for this color, for los zapatos, and my color is green, my adjective, and this would be a time that you could pause and work on it on your own. Okay, so if you need to pause and get these down and then do it on your own, that would be a good time. Okay, so los zapatos, if I was going to say the green shoes, I would say los zapatos verdes, V-E-R-D-E-S. Okay, la camiseta, and yellow is my adjective, so it would be la camiseta amarilla, A-M-A-R-I-L-L-A. And the last one, el vestido, and then orange, would be el vestido anaranjado, for the orange dress. Okay, so anaranjado is going to agree with el vestido since this is masculine, this is masculine. Okay, since zapatos is plural, verdes is plural, la camiseta is feminine, so amarilla is feminine as well. Okay, so let's talk about what we do when we take it and make it not just the green shoes, but make it a whole sentence saying, for example, the socks are blue. First of all, what verb are we going to use to talk about color? We're going to use ser. Okay, so we can use that, which we know from last year. Okay, so if I was going to say the socks are blue, I still need to make sure that this adjective agrees with the noun that it's describing. So, starting off my sentence here, the socks would be los calcetines. And then which form of ser am I going to use? I'm talking about more than one sock, so it's going to be son. And then my adjective blue needs to agree with the noun socks, so it would be azules, A-Z-U-L-E-S, because this is plural. I want to make that plural as well. Okay. The next one, combining the verb llevar with the information that we've been talking about, noun-adjective agreement. I wear an orange shirt. Okay, I'm going to use the yo form of the verb llevar, which if you're looking on your chart is yo llevo. And then an orange shirt, so I'm going to use una because the word for shirt is feminine. Una camisa. And then my adjective here, orange. Okay, I know orange is anaranjado, but I want to make sure that it's feminine to agree with camisa. So it's going to be yo llevo una camisa anaranjada. So those are two different types of sentences that we could do that combine noun-adjective agreement. Here they're separated by the verb ser. Here I'm using llevar and then having a noun followed by an adjective where they agree. There's two more sentences on my board here. The first one says Joe wears a black jacket. The second one says the pants are orange. Okay, these are the two examples that I would like you to do in your notes and have them prepared for our next class. As always, you can email me if you have any questions. Adios y hasta luego.